My name is Aoya Yumigahama. I'm 39. I'm the managing director of a company. But we're just a company with about 100 employees. It's not a big company, and there's no need to force it to grow.
Executive Director, listen. Goto-san is terrible.
Here we go again. I would rather protect my employees' lives and smiles like this than take risks. My father, the president, is half retired, so I have to do the hard work. I was in the president's office again as usual, busy as the acting president.
Hey, Aoya. It's good to see you working hard.
Suddenly, my older brother Sueharu and my parents came into the office. Sueharu? Dad and mom too? It's rare for my brother, who's always holed up at home, comes out like this. And my parents too. They rarely show up these days. What's going on?
I'll get straight to the point. Get out of the company. I'm taking over.
Huh? What is he saying all of a sudden? I looked at my dad, and he nodded in affirmation.
Well, leave the rest to me and enjoy your time. I'm the heir now.
He says with a smirk. No way! I mean, why do I have to leave? Why don't we just work together?
You don't understand. I don't want any trouble in the company.
Trouble?
You don't want factions to form within the company, do you? It's not good for the company. Well, I think they'll all go with me, the handsome genius, anyway.
Huh?
What if I become popular with female employees? You can't say anything back, can you?
Handsome? Seriously?
Hey, why are you surprised about that the most?
Well, he's got a typical middle-aged fat and flabby face. I've never seen anyone who calls himself handsome with that kind of a face.
Anyway.
And after that, we got into a big fight. But in the end, my dad shouted at me.
I've made my decision.
So I gave up. A big sigh comes out. I didn't want to see them again. So, not only the company, but I also left home. I immediately found an apartment and started looking for a job. But they say it's hard to change jobs after 35. It's so true. I didn't even pass the resume screening for several companies. It was hard. I'm not in immediate need of money, but still, the sooner I find a job, the better. I wonder how I can find a good job. Wait, huh? When I was going up the stairs at the station for another interview, the woman in front of me suddenly wobbled. Watch out! I immediately held her to protect her and fell on my back. Ugh! Oh God, that hurt! Hey, are you alright? While speaking out, I felt pain in my back. With the extra weight of one human being, it was quite a shock. But since we had only started going up the stairs, it wasn't too bad.
I'm sorry. I got dizzy.
I'm glad to hear that you're okay. Oh, what? Next thing I knew, I saw an unknown ceiling and a girl's face.
He's awake.
Who's that? I mean, where am I? White room, white bedding, slight smell of medicine. Hospital, perhaps?
Botan-chan, he's up.
A girl calls someone. Who's Botan-chan?
Oh, thank God. You woke up. Are you alright?
One woman came and said so. Who might you be? I asked her, as I had no idea who she was.
You saved me at the station. Oh, we can talk later. I'll go get a doctor.
It's been a few hours since I woke up. The doctor says there's nothing wrong with me, but I might have hit my head. He said if I felt anything weird, I should come to the hospital again immediately.
Thank you so much for your help. I'm sorry. I've been anemic since this morning and I'm sorry.
She told me her name is Botan Goraya. Well, I'm glad that we're both safe.
Thank you for saying so. If it weren't for you, I would have been in danger. I told you, you didn't have to push yourself. Next time, you better listen to me.
It was Kasumi Goraya who just said that. She seems to be Botan's older sister. The girl beside her is her daughter, Nagi-chan. I guess I woke up when they came to check on me, after hearing what happened. She seems to be a single mother, but of course, I shouldn't ask her the details. So, why are we walking together like this?
Thank you very much for saving my sister. I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All three of them bowed their heads to me. This is embarrassing.
And since it's already evening, how about a dinner? We want to thank you properly.
So we decided to have dinner together.
What? You had a job interview today?
Actually, I called them, but they said they didn't want a guy who will be late. We went into a nearby restaurant that allowed kids, and they asked me about my job, so I told them honestly. But of course, a human life is more important, so I'm just glad you, Goraya-san. Oh, I guess both of you are Goraya-san. I'm glad Botan-san is safe.
He's got a great personality, huh? What kind of experience do you have? What can you do?
What? Well, I worked in various departments to take over my father's company. What's with this question all of a sudden? Wait, I just said something I didn't have to say. Maybe I just wanted to complain about what happened at the company to someone.
Alright, I've made the decision.
She decided on something. I wonder what?
Aoya Yumigahama-san, we will hire you. You can live and work in our house.
Huh? I was dumbfounded.
Oh, wow! I can't believe Kasumi said that. This is rare.
Botan clapped her hands, but I still can't wrap my head around it. Hire? Live in your house? What? Is this a joke? General Management Department? And I'm the head? The next day, I went to the designated company and was greeted by the Goraya sisters.
Yup. I've wanted to create this new department, but I couldn't find the right person to be the head.
Kasumi is the president of a food processing company called Goraya Food Processing, which she inherited from her father.
I look forward to working with you. I'm confident you'll do just fine.
And Botan is the secretary, apparently.
I'm glad for you. You found a job.
Botan takes me around the office. It has around 100 employees, about the same size as the previous company. But is it okay? I wonder what everyone would think if I suddenly became the manager.
Please shut them up with your ability. Kasumi hired you because she expects you to be that good.
That's a lot of pressure. But she's right. By the way, simply put, my role is to be the coordinator within the company. I would tell Kasumi about various issues that employees have, and vice versa.
There's no need to feel so much pressure. Just think of yourself as my assistant for now.
Botan says that to make me feel better. Thank you. Plus, you even provided me with a place to live.
No, you helped me first. I mean, I might have been gone by now in the worst case.
I don't want to think about that, but it was possible. I'm glad I helped her. Well, I was brought to my new residence by Botan after work. I thought it would be a company dorm or something, but it turned out to be their apartment. This is huge. Wait, seriously? I'm gonna live here?
You look surprised. We have plenty of room, so it's okay. Welcome to our home. Welcome.
But wait, you and Kasumi are women, and I'm a guy, you know?
It's okay. I don't mind. My sister says she doesn't mind either.
But I do. I can't even imagine living together with such beautiful ladies.
Oh, but beautiful. I mean, we feel safer to have a man protect us too, you know?
But is it okay to trust me so easily?
Don't forget about me. I'm also a lady. Don't forget about me. I'm so angry. Whoa. Are you okay? Wow, you're foaming at the mouth.
I'm home. What happened?
All I could do was just scream in agony pathetically in front of ladies.
That was a disaster, huh? I'm sorry about Nagi.
Kasumi laughs boldly at me as I finally recovered.
Hey, it's not something to laugh about, sis.
Sorry. Well, that proves it. If you do something weird, she will attack you.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, she's scary. Nagi-chan's starting to look like she's looking at her prey.
I'm really sorry for all the pain we've caused you. I'll make you lots of delicious food as a form of apology, so please, don't be angry. Aoya-san?
Yeah. Kasumi told me that I'm not allowed to speak formally at home. So we are now trying to speak to each other as equals, albeit awkwardly.
So, have you decided to live here? I'd be very grateful if you could stay here.
I think that would be better for me too. Yeah, let's have lots of fun.
I felt a strange warmth in my heart when the three of them said that.
What? Hey, Aoya-san? Does it still hurt? I'm sorry.
What? I found myself shedding tears. Why?
Well, we all heard what happened to you. You must have felt relieved.
Kasumi guesses my feelings and speaks for me. Oh, I see. My family kicked me out of the house and I came here, even though I've worked so hard.
Well, you believed in them, but they betrayed you. I understand. It's like when my ex-husband... Oh, never mind about me.
Don't worry, Aoya-san. There's no one here to harm you.
Damn it! Damn it!
Oh no, he's crying even more. Hey sis, what should I do?
Let him cry. He finally got to cry. He must have been holding it in for so long.
Yeah, she's right. I was so frustrated, but I held back, trying not to cry. But these girls accepted me, and they were more like family than my real family. And it's been 2 months since I got a new job and a new home.
Yumigahama-san, the client sent us more dedicated slips again. It's just going to be more work for accounting.
Indeed. I'll talk to the sales department to see if they can discuss that with the client. Many companies just use those slips as it's customary. They might not actually need to use them.
Thank you, I'm counting on you.
And so, I think I'm doing a good job at work.
Oh, Botan-chan, Ao-chan.
We came to pick up Nagi from kindergarten as usual after work. She always looks happy when we come to pick her up.
Ever since you came, she's been looking forward to the pickup time even more.
Perhaps she thinks of me as a father.
All right, let's go to the beach. We're taking a vacation together.
It was around the middle of July when Kasumi suddenly said that. Apparently, they had gone on a trip last year too. It seems they want to make it an annual event.
Wow, that sounds fun. Right, Aoya-san?
What? Me too? No, it's okay. It should be a family trip.
What are you talking about? You are already like our family, aren't you?
Huh? I gasped. I didn't expect her to say such kind words to me.
That's right. It's boring without you, Aoya-san. Beach! Let's go, let's go! Ao-chan too!
So the 4 of us came to the beach.
Here, Aoya-san.
Here, Nagi. Can you take this?
Woo! Here, Mom.
Wow, what a strong pass. You got me.
We were like a real family now. About a year has passed since then. This is the cost reduction plan requested by the president. I prepared it after consulting each department.
I think this is appropriate. It's not reckless, it's a solid plan, so this won't be a burden on the employees. As expected of you, I should say.
Yeah, thanks to you, the business performance has improved a lot. And the atmosphere in the office is much better than before.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to hear that.
Well, I knew you are an efficient worker from the day one, and you are good at listening to everyone's complaints. I'm really glad you joined us.
That's too much praising. I'm just doing what I can.
You're good at your job, and you're humble. I really feel like I picked the right person.
They both trust me, and I don't want to betray their trust. I was now living an ordinary, peaceful life. However, a sudden incident occurred during dinner. By the way, Kasumi-san, the emergency food we have in the office is about to expire.
Oh, that's right. My dad prepared those.
Her father retired early due to illness and left the company to Kasumi. He is now living in the countryside with his wife.
So, I guess we'll give them to anyone who want them and buy new ones.
Okay, let's do that. Buy some instant ramens. We don't need udons.
What? Sis, what are you talking about? We only need instant udons.
What? Ramens are far better than udons. Ask the viewers.
Of course, you prefer udon, right? You two are scary.
Oh no! Suddenly, a battle between the ramen and udon factions broke out! And just at that moment, we got a visitor, so I headed for the door. Yes, who is it? I was careless. I opened without looking at the intercom screen. We often have a visit from neighbors at this time of the day. No, that's just an excuse. It doesn't mean anything now that I've opened it. Sueharu, Dad, Mom. There they were, the three of them, standing side by side.
Hey, you! What did you do?
What? My older brother suddenly said that and grabbed me.
Don't play dumb. More and more people are quitting my company. You definitely did something, didn't you?
What the heck are you talking about?
Oh, so that's your family, huh? Could you not make a scene in front of our house?
The sisters came to check on us.
Oh, women? This punk gets to live with women while I don't?
A punk, you say?
At that moment, their faces turned grim.
Let's talk outside. I don't want them to step into our house.
We went to the family restaurant after asking a neighbor to take care of Nagi-chan. Now we are face to face with each other. The mood is terrible. So, what the heck happened?
Don't play dumb. You must have done something. Actually.
My father, relatively calm, begins to explain. First of all, the people who liked me left. If that was all, it wouldn't have affected them much. But from there, it got worse. Then, my brother started firing people who he didn't like one after another. Furthermore, while cutting expenses recklessly, he was using the company's expense lavishly. He even forced all the salespersons to buy expensive cakes just to make himself look good to his clients. All that has resulted in mass resignations, and they are now in the midst of a storm of lawsuits. And how is that my fault? It's all your fault! The two girls next to me are also dumbfounded. By the way, he really thought I was behind all this and hired a detective. That's how he found me. Seriously, I don't even know what to say.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way I could have made a mistake. Oh yeah, you must have done something behind my back. In the game, I built a city of 1 million people and unified an entire country.
What?
The sisters shout out. I know how they feel.
I followed the theory. It's only because you interfered that it didn't work out.
Enough is enough. How can you run a business with such a stupid game theory?
The first one to speak up was Botan.
Seriously, you should be ashamed of yourself for involving Aoya-san in your nonsense.
Kasumi also said sharply,
It's none of your business.
It is our business. Aoya-san was crying because he was so frustrated. I won't forgive you. I won't forgive you for making such a kind and sincere person cry.
Botan was crying. She was crying for me. Thank you, Botan. I'm glad I met you. I'll do the rest. Dad, why did you let him run the company if you knew this was gonna happen? I ignored my brother and talked to my dad. Then he answered with a sigh.
It's a parental love. Suiharu said he would leave his room if I let him take over the company. If you had done well, everything would have been alright.
What the heck? Are you saying it's my fault?
What the heck? I had no idea such a ridiculous business owner is out there.
What are you? Are you insulting me?
Dad got mad as Kasumi suddenly started laughing, but she did not stop laughing.
Because, you can't possibly run a business just with a knowledge of video games. You suddenly turned a jobless person into a CEO out of pity. Oh gosh, seriously, this is too funny. Seriously. Stop messing around, alright? How fun it is to play with your employees' lives! Your employees are not your pawns. They have their own feelings and lives. Managers hire people with that in mind. And Aoya-san is already an employee and a family member of ours. We're living in peace. You keep having fun with your stupid management game, but don't you dare interfere with our peaceful life.
She gave stern, unhesitating words to them as another manager of a company. After all, what they wanted to do was to bring me back as their CEO for their convenience. But, of course, they ended up being turned away. Then, my mom, who had been silent until then, finally spoke to me.
I'm sorry for causing you trouble. I know I betrayed you and did something unforgivable. But let me just say this as your mother. I'm glad you found a good lady.
Please, be happy. With that, she bowed once and left.
I'm sorry, I feel like I was putting on a show.
No, don't be. I was actually a bit scared of you at the end.
Well, she's an ex-gang member, you know? Actually, she found Nagi-chan's father at the time.
Wow, stop it. Don't dig up my memory, I want to forget.
We laughed peacefully. But what if my parents or my brother come again?
Well then, Aoya-san, let's go home.
We have Nagi waiting for us. She'll get angry if we don't play with her a lot.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be fine, as long as I'm with them. Strangely, I felt that way so strongly.
I'm off!
A bit of time has passed since then. We're going about our normal lives. And I'm working hard as usual to make sure everyone trusts me at work. Oh yeah, I heard my former company went bankrupt the other day. I guess it's a talent in a way to take down a company that had over 100 employees in just a year.
I knew it. It's best to stay in my room. How did it come to this?
My brother is back to being a shut-in. My dad, who lost his company, was completely lost. He'll be forced to clear his debts from now on.
Hey, I've got an idea. Aoya-san, why don't you become Botan's husband?
Huh? What are you saying out of the blue?
Yeah, sis! What are you saying?
Oh, I thought that's a good idea. But I see if you don't like that. How about me?
What?
Maybe that isn't bad at all. So I thought.